I have held many things in my hands, and I have lost them all. But whatever I have placed in God's hands, that I still possess. Martin Luther. I was recently reading a passage from Courage to Change, One Day at a Time in Al-Anon. It read, I used to think of God as my adversary. We were engaged in a battle of wills, and I wasn't about to let down my guard. You can imagine how quickly this attitude led me to hit a hard emotional bottom. I came to Al-Anon, but I was reluctant to admit that I was powerless. I knew it was true. I had obviously failed alcoholism, but I wasn't going to submit to my enemy. I'm so grateful to Al-Anon for helping me learn to surrender. It took a long time, but I finally realized that surrender does not mean submission. It means I'm willing to stop fighting reality, to stop trying to do God's part, and to do my own. When I gather flowers or marvel at nature's wonders, I do not lose face when I concede that I am not in control. So it is with everything in my life. The best way I found to invite serenity is to recognize that the world is in good hands. I love that passage. The Serenity Prayer says, God, grant me serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. I let go. I surrender. I let go. I surrender. I let go. I surrender. Sometimes that is all you can do. I say this to myself daily. Oftentimes in life, there are things we want so badly. I know for me, there are things in my own life that I sometimes feel desperate for. I can get so obsessed with my longing that I never let it go. I was recently talking to my best friend, and we talked deeply about faith. As we got into the conversation, I remembered a passage from The Power is Within You, a book written by Louise Hay. She says, imagine yourself in a restaurant with your friend. The waitress comes, and you tell her your order. As you wait for your food, you will likely sit there chatting with your friend. You'll enjoy the ambience of the restaurant, but at no point will you go to the kitchen and berate the cooks about your meal. Is it done yet? Are you there? Are you done? What are you making? That's not how I like it. There is an instinctual trust that what you ordered will absolutely be delivered to you. There is no panic, no desperation. Louise then goes on to say, if for some reason the waitress delivers the wrong food item, you don't get mad. You simply say, I'm sorry, this isn't quite what I ordered, and you politely send it back. How beautiful would our lives be if we could have that mentality with everything? To pray and to trust that we've been heard, instead of obsessing every moment of the day. Do this. Imagine standing at the edge of the ocean and feeling the vastness of the sea stretching out before you. Surrender is like allowing ourselves to be carried by the gentle waves, trusting that they will guide us to where we need to be, whether it's getting through a breakup and having to trust that your person is out there, or trusting that God hears your prayers for healing for your body, or knowing that you studied for the exam and now trusting that your mind will retain the knowledge. Yes, undoubtedly we have to do the work. We have to work on our subconscious programming. We have to spend time sowing seeds of healing. There has to be some work involved. But after that work is done, there has to be trust. relinquishing control over outcomes, or surrendering our fears and anxieties. Each act of surrender is a step toward freedom. It's a declaration of faith in the inherent goodness of God and life, and recognition that we are not alone on this journey. Do this for me. Embrace surrender as a pathway to peace. Trust the process of letting go, knowing that it's through surrender that we find our true strength and resilience. Surrender is not giving up. It's letting go of what no longer serves us to make space for what truly matters. Surrender is knowing that it's done. It's knowing that the prayers have been heard and they're being worked on. Look, it takes a lot of courage to surrender, to let go of the reins, to release the grip of fear and doubt, and to open your heart to the abundance of blessings that await. It can be challenging for those of us who like to micromanage. But the more I let go, the more at peace I feel. No, I am on this journey with you. I let go. I surrender. 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 Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Isaiah 55:8-9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Philippians 4:6-7. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be known unto God, and the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus.